Good afternoon, everyone. Glad to see you again. Hope you're well. Hope you're surviving the summer and able to get out and be outside without being too uncomfortable and get out of your room a little bit and enjoy the weather and the sunshine and the vitamin D. So, let's get started with our hellos. Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care? What the heck do we care? Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care now? Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care? What the heck do we care? Hail, hail, the gang's all here. What the heck do we care now? Excuse me, I have a tickle today. This next song is appropriate because we do it every time, but also because of our theme today. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How you do, how you do, how you do? Had you dropped me a letter, I'd hired a band, the grandest band in the land. Had you dropped me a letter, I'd hired a band, spread the welcome out for you. Now I don't know where you came from, 'cause I don't know where you've been, but it really doesn't matter. Grab a chair and fill your platter and dig, dig, dig right in. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake, baked a cake, baked a cake. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked a cake. How you do, how you do, how you do? How you do, how you do, how you do? Grab a chair and fill your platter. That is exactly what we're talking about today. Potlucks or picnics. Bringing in your own food and sharing it and having a meal together. So we're going to have an imaginary meal together through song today. So everything we sing about today is going to have to do with food or drink. And you know, I'm sure this is maybe not so surprising, but there's a lot of songs about booze. So we'll be singing about booze a little bit today. Not just booze, though. All right, we're going to start with the tried and true, my favorite things. There's lots of food in this one. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into spring. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. And you've heard maybe a few different versions of that by now. So you have the AARP version that was sung at the concert, if you watched the concert a couple weeks ago. And then there was the rewritten version about COVID, and now the original. So, okay. So let's go ahead and start off our little potluck here with some tea. Can you think of a song with tea in the title? Doris Day. Tea for two. Picture me upon your knee. T for two and two for tea. Just me for you and you for me alone. Nobody near us to see us or hear us. No friends or relations on weekend vacations. We won't have it known, dear, that we own a telephone, dear. Day will break and you'll awake and start to bake a sugar cake for me to take, for all the boys to see. We will raise a family, a boy for you and a girl for me. Can't you see how happy we would be? Day will break and you'll awake and start to bake a sugar cake for me to take, for all the boys to see. We will raise a family, a boy for you, a girl for me. Can't you see how happy we would be? And then maybe we'll add some fruit to the mix. So tea and fruit, huh? Maybe banana. Can you think of a song with banana in it? The Banana Boat song? Kind of a stretch. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Day, me say 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 day. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Work all night on a drink of rum. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Stack bananas till morning come. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and we wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we wanna go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot bunch. Daylight come and we wanna go home. A beautiful bunch of ripe bananas. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Deadly black tarantula. Daylight come and we wanna go home. Daylight come and we wanna go home. And because of the folk songs that we did a couple days ago, I guess, I know that that's actually about a banana farmer. I thought it was just, I guess I never really paid attention to the lyrics before, but a banana farmer wants to go home. He worked all night, come count what I did, and now I want to go home. All right. Maybe some blueberries too. Bananas and blueberries. I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill, on Blueberry Hill, where I found you The moon stood still on Blueberry Hill and lingered until my dreams came true. The wind in the willow played a sweet melody, but all of those vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. You were my friend on Blueberry Hill. The wind in the willow played love's sweet melody, but all of those vows we made were never to be. Though we're apart, you're part of me still. For you were my thrill on Blueberry Hill. I wonder if any of you have like a dish that you were known for bringing to potlucks, like church potlucks or work potlucks. It's not maybe a traditional dish, like a side dish. It's more of a dessert, obviously, but I make really good chocolate chip cookies, and so that's what people always request that I bring, chocolate chip cookies, which is super simple. So yeah, absolutely, I will do that. But I would love to hear your recipes, because there are some days where you just, what should I make? What do I have in the house that I can make? You know, those kinds of things. So more ideas is always a good thing. Can never, you know, you don't want to get into a rut, but you also want to bring what people want to eat. So there's a balance. All right. We'll get on to the main dishes now. How about? This is the Big Rock Candy Mountain. So see if you can find all the food that they talk about in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. So this song is actually one gentleman's version of his utopia, his perfect world. That's what this song is actually about. So he likes food, who doesn't? And he talks about it a whole lot. One evening as the sun went down and the jungle fire was burning, down the track came a hobo hiking. He said, "Boys, I'm not turning. I'm headed for a land that's far away, beside the crystal fountains. So come with me, we'll go and see the Big Rock Candy Mountain. In the Big Rock Candy Mountain, there's a land that's fair and bright, where the handouts grow on bushes, and you sleep out every night, where the boxcars all are empty. The sun shines every day on the birds and the bees and the cigarette trees. The lemonade springs where the bluebird sings in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, the cops have wooden legs, the bulldogs all have rubber teeth, the hens lay soft-boiled eggs, the farmers' trees are full of fruit, and the barns are full of hay. I'm bound to go where there ain't no snow, where the rain don't fall and the wind don't blow, in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, you never change your socks, and little streams of alcohol come a-trickling down the rocks. The brakemen have to tip their hats, and the railroad bulls are blind. There's a lake of stew and whiskey too. You can paddle all around them in a big canoe in the Big Rock Candy Mountains. In the Big Rock Candy Mountains, the jails are made of tin, and you can walk right out again as soon as you are in. There ain't no short-handled shovels, no axes, saws, or picks. I'm gonna stay where you sleep all day where they hung the jerk that invented work in the big rock candy mountains. I'll see you all this coming fall in the big rock candy mountains. Lots and lots of treats in there. Lemonade, springs, stew, whiskey, candy. All right, here's another main dish. Burgers and fries. I think I just sang this one recently. That's okay. Burgers and fries and cherry pies. It was simple and good back then. Walking in the sand, hand in hand, never thinking that it could end. Making our love with the moon above at the drive-in picture show. It was burgers and fries and cherry pies in a world we used to know. Changes come and go. We've had our share, I know. Now it seems we don't have time for love anymore. All the things we used to say, little things we did each day. Oh, I'd long to do the things that we did before. When it was burgers and fries and cherry pies, it was simple and good back then. Walking in the sand, hand in hand, never thinking that it could end. Making our love with the moon above at the drive-in picture show. It was burgers and fries and cherry pies in a world we used to know. Burgers and fries and cherry pies, it was simple and good back then. Walking in the sand, hand in hand, never thinking that it could end. Making our love with the moon above at the drive-in picture show. It was burgers and fries and cherry pies in a world we used to know. All right, I have one more main dish. And this song is actually a song that I learned from an internship supervisor who went to school in New Orleans at Loyola. And so she knew all kinds of songs from the South. And this, when we went to New Orleans just a few, I guess that was last spring, I guess 2 springs ago, we had jambalaya for the first, like real local jambalaya for the first time. And it was way better than anything I've ever made myself. But here we go, jambalaya. The food in New Orleans is good. They got a lot of good food in New Orleans. A lot of good comfort food. Goodbye, Joe. Me gotta go. Me oh my oh. Me gotta go. Pull the Brio down the bayou. My Yvonne, sweetest one. Me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, and filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Rio. I don't say that word right. I apologize. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay-o. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Thibodeau, Fontenot, the place is buzzing. Kinfolk come to see Yvonne by the dozen. Dress in style, go hog wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, a crawfish pie, and filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Mecherio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay-o. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Settle down, far from town, get me Prio. And I'll catch all of the fish out in the bayou. Swap my gun to buy Yvonne what she needs, oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, a crawfish pie, and filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Mecherio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay-o. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, a crawfish pie, and filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my Mecherio. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay-o. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. All right, that's all I have for main dishes. We'll move on to dessert now. And I won't sing all of this one because it's real long, but I'll sing a couple verses anyway. American Pie. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance that I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Did you write the book of love, and do you have faith in God above? If the Bible tells you so. You believe in rock and roll, and can music save your mortal soul? Can you teach me how to dance real slow? Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes. Man, I take those rhythm and blues. I was a lonely teenage pumpkin rock with a pink carnation and a pickup truck. I knew I was out of luck the day the music died. I started singing bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. For 10 years been on our own, and my scroll's fat on a rolling stone. That's not how it used to be. When the jester sang for the king and queen in the coat he borrowed from James Dean, in a voice that came from courtroom was adjourned. The verdict was returned. While Lenin read the book of Marx, the court kept practice in the park. We sang the dirges in the dark the day the music died. We were singing bye bye Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Wasn't even halfway through that song, so but it's a good one. It's a classic. I think it is like a 7-minute song though, when it's done all the way through. And I realize that it's not really about food, but there's a lot of mention of food in it, and the title is food, so it's a stretch. I admit it. All right, more dessert, and finally, maybe we're getting later in the potluck and we're going to the alcohol side here. This is a funny song that somebody suggested I learn, and it is from way back when by Hank Thompson. It's called Six Pack to Go. Excuse me. I can't sing as low as Hank Thompson today. Sometimes I can, but not today apparently. Sorry. Hey, Mr. Bartender, please don't be so slow. I've got time for one more round and a 6-pack to go. Tomorrow morning, Sunday, gonna be feeling low. So please, please, bartender, I want a 6-pack to go. And I've been drinking all night long, painting up the town. I've done spent my whole paycheck just honky-tonking around. I don't have enough to pay my rent, ain't gonna worry though, 'cause I've got time for one more round and a 6-pack to go. Hey, Mr. Bartender, please don't be so slow. I've got time for one more round and a 6-pack to go. Tomorrow morning, Sunday, I'm gonna be feeling low. So please, please, bartender, I want a 6-pack to go. 'Cause I've been drinking all night long, just painting up the town. I've done spent my whole paycheck just honky-tonking around. I don't have enough to pay my rent, I ain't gonna worry though, 'cause I've got time for one more round and a 6-pack to go. 'Cause I've got time for one more round and a 6-pack to go. The gentleman that suggested that I learn this song, I think he was kind of a character. He had a pretty good sense of humor, and I do believe that he really liked this song and it was important to him. But I also think he just wanted me to sing it, and he thought it would be funny if I sang about drinking all day and taking a 6-pack home to drink alone. So, you know, I guess that's the way it goes. I did it anyway. All right, we'll finish up with some Julep here. When you wore a tulip, a sweet yellow tulip, blessing no one knows. You made life cheery when you called me dearie. 'Twas down where the bluegrass grows. Your lips were sweeter than julep when you wore the tulip, and I wore a big red rose. When you wore a tulip, a sweet yellow tulip, and I wore a big red rose. When you caressed me, 'twas then heaven blessed me, a blessing that no one knows. You made life cheery when you called me dearie. 'Twas down where the bluegrass grows. Your lips were sweeter than julep when you wore that tulip, and I wore a big red rose. Your lips were sweeter than julep when you wore a tulip, and I wore a big red rose. Well, that ends our little exploration of potluck and picnicking. I would be interested. I'm sure I missed lots of songs that have food in them or in the title. In fact, I think there's a song called Cherry from the 50s that I just thought of right now. So anyway, if you have any ideas, feel free to send them to me. I'm always ready and willing. Well, I would love to learn more music. So I can never know it all, and I will always use them. I mean, they'll just keep popping up the rest of my life. They'll come in handy. So if there is anything that you would like to hear, or anything like, oh, maybe you should listen to this song. I really enjoy this song. Maybe it's not even that you want to hear me do it. Maybe you just want to share it with me and let me know that it exists, because there's just so much music out there, and I don't know a fraction of it. So I'm always looking for new music to listen to and to learn. So if you have any insight, feel free to contact me or stop me in the hall, or, whatever, wherever you see me around. Anyway, I hope you all are well. I hope you all are having a safe and fun summer. And if there's anything I can do to help you, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you again next time, and have a great afternoon. Bye, everyone.